guys, family. Welcome back to my channel, More Affirmative Tarot. My camera's a little bit twisted. Hold on, let me get y'all situated. Anyway, hello. So I apologize about the lighting. I'm in my garage and it's not giving, the light isn't giving the way that I wanted it to give. I figured, being that we're in Virgo season, it is the first day of Virgo season. I figured, why not change the scenery a little bit and let's go sit outside. Let's get grounded. Let's kind of see what's going on in Virgo season. So first and foremost, happy birthday to all of my Virgos out there. You already know this is going to be geared towards Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Stellium placements. But if you are cross-watching, feel free to come and get some information, whether you know a fellow Virgo or you fuck with a fellow Virgo, or if you just want to know what the Virgo energy is, being that we're in Virgo season. You know, you feel free to do that, okay? If you are new to my channel, welcome. I appreciate you being here. If you like the vibes, feel free to subscribe, comment, share, like the video. I would greatly appreciate it. To all my OGs, you already know what it is. I love you so much and nothing will change in regards to that. With all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. We are going to start with some affirmations, some quick affirmations for you guys for Virgo season. What you should be, I guess, focusing on as far as your internal, external healing. Okay, let's see. Virgo season energy, please. Oh, that's too many, baby. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna take them all. 4 of them came out. We have, I set appropriate boundaries is what's here. We have, take up space. We have, I can manifest anything that I want. And we have, I will nurture my higher self. Okay? This is these are your affirmations for Virgo season. Love that for y'all. Love that for y'all. Okay, with all that being said, let's go ahead and now I kind of wish I would have put my camera on the floor, because this table that I'm using is kind of like a little bit shaky, but we're gonna try to make it work. We're gonna try to make it work. Okay. Usually I'm more prepared. Y'all should know this by now. Usually I am a lot more prepared when I'm about to do my readings, but you know, it just randomly hit me to come outside to record. So all of my cards are like still in their boxes and shit like that. So just bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Actually, I think I am going to adjust the camera. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I guess that's better. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the read. Let's get your overall energy out for Virgo season. What it is your spirit guides and your team wants you to know at this time. That power card keeps wanting to come out. I kept seeing it while I was shuffling the deck, and it keeps showing itself now. But root chakra is what is the first card that's here. Okay. We also have spiritual strength. It's wild because this same exact card has come out in the tarot therapy session that I did. And it also came out in the Evil Eye Karmic video that I did. A lot of spiritual strength is what's being thrown y'all's way, or what you're being told that you need to embody at this time. The last two cards that came out is positive movement forward and triumphant success in your overall energy. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the actual spread itself. Let's see why these particular affirmations are here, and also why these particular cards are here as far as your overall energy is concerned. Let's talk about that. Let's get into that. Begin. All right. Can you tell me more about this energy that's currently out? Can you tell me more about this energy? Okay. I got this fan blowing. Hopefully that's not bothering y'all. Hopefully it's not really fucking with the sound too much. But anyway, first card out is the Five of Pentacles. Oh shit. We got the Five of Pentacles. So definitely some type of temporary losses, definitely some illnesses or some sicknesses that some of y'all could have been dealing with, whether that's with you or somebody surrounding you. There could have been something in regards to finances or employment. Maybe things got a little bit stagnant. Maybe somebody lost a job. Maybe somebody feels alone right now. You could possibly feel alone. You could feel left out in the cold. You could feel rejected. You could feel... Ace of Swords just came out, and it came out in reverse. So what I'm getting for this is, like, I feel like somebody's blinded. I feel like somebody's blinded. I feel like a lot of you feel like this is your reality. That's just basically what it is. I feel like a lot of you feel like this is your reality. This is how things are. This is how things have always been. Or if you're going through some type of hard times right now, it's like you're accepting that. It's one thing to kind of accept that, okay, yeah, I'm going through it right now. It just is what it is. Ain't nothing I can really do about it but just ride the wave. And then it's something else entirely to just kind of, it's like you accept defeat in a sense, or you're being told not to accept defeat in a sense, right? This Ace of Swords is like you're blinded by the losses, or you're blinded by the hard times. You know what I mean? Because even look at this, like, it's hard times, it could be anything. You see what I mean? Like, this person has like a broken foot or something is keeping them from living or doing whatever they deem necessary. This person clearly is like freezing cold, so like left out in the cold. You see what I mean? Like, it's just so many different ways that Five of Pentacles can hit as far as losses is concerned. And I feel like a lot of you've either let these losses consume you, or you're being reminded not to let these particular losses consume you. Okay, let's talk more about this. Can you tell me more? Yeah, see, Queen of Pentacles energy, and it came out in crossing, and I take cards in crossing. So it's ironically enough, because Virgo energy is very nurturing, is very caring, is very loving, is very grounding. You know what I mean? And with this coming out in crossing, that just lets me know that you're kind of teeter-tottering back and forth between both energies. Meaning, one minute you are in that energy, you are in that nurturing, that caring, that loving energy, whether that's for yourself or whether that's for others. And then out of nowhere, it kind of flips on its head, and then you're operating in a completely different energy as far as, you know, that you're the complete opposite. You know what I mean? Because with the Queen of Pentacles, as y'all should know by now, I consider her to be a go-getter. You know what I mean? Like, she literally is manifesting what she wants, because she operates in love. She operates with love. So she's manifesting what it is that she wants. But this is in crossing, which lets me believe that many of you are allowing these losses and these hits and these temporary, you know, restraints keep you from seeing the bigger picture. It's hard for you to stay in a high vibration because you keep going backwards. You know what I mean? That's interesting. So this is kind of going towards that affirmation where it says, I will nurture my higher self. Because what Queen of Pentacles is a nurturing energy, right? So I will nurture my higher self. Also, I can manifest anything that I want. It's here that you can, but if you're teeter-tottering between the energies, I can understand why it's somewhat of a struggle. You know what I mean? Okay, can you tell me why the root chakra is here? Give me energy for this root chakra, please. Not the Two of Swords. I just saw the Two of Swords as I was shuffling. Once again, being blinded. You're blinded. Okay. So we got the Eight of Pentacles right here. I apologize. It's a plane coming over right now. But the Eight of Pentacles. So this is what you need to be working towards. Working on grounding yourself. Now it makes sense why my ass is outside. While I'm outside doing y'all's particular reading. You're being told to work towards grounding yourself, finding things that keep you sane, finding things that keep you in a high vibration, finding things that keep you in a happy mood, finding things that speak to your inner child and your inner teen. You know what I mean? Like, what is it that you could be doing to help ground you when you're in these moments of feeling defeated, when you're in these moments of not really seeing through the fog and the smoke? You know what I mean? How can you ground yourself? What can you do? Tell me why spiritual strength is here. The moon is here. So, like I posted on Facebook yesterday, and I'm more than likely, I'm not going to post this video until next week, but like I posted on Facebook yesterday, there are 7 planets in retrograde right now. So you're getting hit in different types of ways. You know what I mean? You're getting hit in many different ways. Because you know each planet represents something different. It just depends on how your chart is set up and what house those particular planets are in for how it's going to affect you personally. But a lot of you could be in your emotions, whether that's irritability, whether that's sadness, whether that's depression, whether that's anger, hell, even happiness. But remember, with this Queen of Pentacles, you're going back and forth between happiness and despair, happiness and sadness, happiness and depression, happiness and irritability. You know what I'm saying? It's a teeter-tottering energy. So your emotions are really taking a toll on you Virgo placements. And for many people during Virgo season, your emotions is taking a toll. And because Virgo is an earth sign, although you're very nurturing, you still are naturally grounding. You still are very naturally in tune with nature, so to speak. Like you are naturally, you're a fucking earth sign. That's just the most I can say. Like, you're a fucking earth sign. So it's like, for y'all, and then on top of that, Virgos are like, it's just so funny because with Virgo energy, when y'all are balanced, you're very fucking logical. When you're operating off of your emotions, there is no logic at all. At all. Y'all, all logic goes completely out the window. And I find that absolutely funny because with Capricorns, it's the opposite. Like, you do have crazy Capricorns, of course, but like Capricorns, they still think with logic, which is why they're so fucking nuts. Like, even when they're upset in their feelings or whatever, they're still thinking logically. Even when they make stupid ass decisions, they make calculated stupid ass decisions, you know. Whereas Tauruses are like the fire signs of the earth sign. So it's like Tauruses are, they're fucking nuts. They operate solely off of emotions. Let's just keep it above. Tauruses operate solely off of emotions. Although they are a grounded sign, you know, they do have logic, but they are more so emotion based, just based off of the things that I've witnessed through different, you know, signs that I've, you know, been around and spent time with and things like that. But when it comes to you Virgos, y'all are in the middle. Once again, teeter-totter between the two. Calculated ass decisions and then overly emotional reactions. Y'all are once again in the middle. So it's like when your emotions get involved, the logic goes completely out the fucking window. Completely out the window. You're only operating off of your emotions, and that's it. That's all. And let you know, and a majority of time, that's for, you know, Virgos that aren't balanced how they're supposed to be. But at the same time, like, no Virgo is really exempt. You know what I'm saying? You're still human. You still have human actual fucking emotions or whatever. But the fact that your emotions are kind of running rampant is why this particular card came out as far as your spiritual strength is concerned. You need to ground yourself. Find ways to ground yourself. And you need to, this is spiritual strength. A lot of y'all's spiritual strength feels weak right now. And for y'all, I don't feel like it's because you're not doing the things. I don't feel like it's because you're not praying enough. I don't feel like it's because you're not manifesting enough. I don't feel like it's because you're not doing your part. I feel like because you've experienced so many losses, and also because you're kind of getting stuck in the losses, you're losing hope, you're losing faith when it comes to this spiritual strength. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that you're not doing the work. It's just so much has happened, so much has transpired. And even if nothing is still happening and transpiring, because you're still, like, maybe some of you are restricted for some way, for some reason, whether that's financially, physically, you know, or whatever the case may be. For whatever reason, you can't move like how you want to move, or how you need to move. And that is keeping you in this, like, stagnant energy, and you're kind of losing hope because you have goals, you have things you want to accomplish, you have things you want to do, and you feel like you can't, or you feel like you're stuck for whatever reason. So that too plays a toll, or takes a toll when it comes to your spiritual strength, because you're losing hope, you're losing faith. And it's not all the time. You're not always in this energy. Again, you're just teeter-tottering back and fucking forth. You're teeter-tottering back and forth. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to I set boundaries, I feel like for a lot of you, yeah, maybe you need to set boundaries with other people. That's a given. You should always set boundaries when it comes to other people. But I personally feel like this is more so talking about you setting boundaries with you. You setting boundaries with yourself. When I start to feel this way, what do I do to stop it in its tracks? How do I transmute that energy? How do I return that back to sender? How do I, repel the negativity? You see what I'm saying? Because it's natural, it's going to happen. So are you going to continue to choose to sit in it? Or are you going to set that particular boundary with yourself that whenever it starts to surface, you do what you got to do to stop yourself from being consumed by that thought? You see what I mean? Which brings us to positive movement forward. Tell me why positive movement forward is here. So with the depiction in the card, you're on water. As I stop the chariot, you're on water. You're on the ocean, right? You're in your boat, and the sun is right in front of you, right? So let's break this down. Let's break this card down. The water is what? Emotions. The water is your emotions. You see what I'm saying? The water is your emotions. So emotions could be, let's think about the ocean. The ocean could be very turbulent. It could be very dangerous. It could be very, the ocean is powerful. Emotions are powerful. So you're on this big ass body of fucking watery ass fucking emotions, right? You're dealing with it. You're trying to deal with it as best as you can. You're in your little boat, right? And you're trying to head towards the sun. You're rowing your little boat ashore towards the sun. Why? Or what does the sun represent? The sun represents new beginnings. It represents success. It represents a fresh start. It represents, you know, ego, basically, taking up space. You're coming out of this energy of feeling defeated or feeling at a loss or whatever the case may be, and you're taking up space. You're heading towards the light. You're coming out of the darkness and into the light. And I think it's absolutely wild that that's the depiction of that particular card for y'all's read. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot, represents just that. And right up under that is the fucking King of Cups. And right up under that is the fucking Devil. And the fucking Hangman. And the fucking Six of fucking Wands. I can't make this shit up. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all these cards. Hold on. Just give me a goddamn motherfucking. Let me show y'all these cards. The Chariot. Moving forward. Rowing your little boat ashore. Going through, you know, you're pushing through all of these damn emotions because you see the end game. You see the sun. Like, it's not going to be dark forever. Hell, for some of y'all, it's not even really dark. It's just the way that your mind is set up is making you feel that way. Y'all can be very pessimistic. You know what I mean? So you're moving through this big body of emotions to get to the sun, right? What is the big body of emotions? These King of Cups. Very emotional. However, when the King of Cups is balanced, because it's upright, when the King of Cups is balanced, he has his shit together emotionally. You see what I'm saying? He's very logical. Although he's emotional, he's logical when it comes to his emotions. He's not just moving based off of emotions. He's not just responding or reacting based off of emotions. He's very logical when it comes to his emotions. When he's unbalanced, it's the complete opposite. You see what I'm saying? So you're moving through these big ass fucking emotions. What are these emotions? The feeling of restriction. Girl, Siri, ain't nobody talking to you, girl. Let me take this damn headphone out. He's moving, he's balancing out these emotions, right? The feeling of feeling trapped, the feeling of restriction, the feeling of feeling stuck, the feeling of the losses, the feeling of the bondage, all of that shit. This is what he's pushing through, right? The confusion, not being able to see situations or life clearly because you're consumed by the losses. You're consumed by this Five of Pentacles energy, right? But this is what's behind that. Six of Wands, recognition, being acknowledged, being seen, being accepted, right? Triumphant success. The sun energy that's in this card. This is what's really here. This is why you're being told to take up space. This is why you're being told to set appropriate boundaries for yourself. This is why you're being told that you can manifest anything you want. This is why you're being told to nurture your higher self, because this is where you're supposed to be. This is actually the reality, not this. This is your real reality. This is just the reality that you're residing in because you're getting lost in the losses. Now, whether this is, you know, past energy or whether this is present energy, you take it for what it is. But y'all know my disclaimers. Energy is fluid. Time is fluid. So whether this is your current energy and this is the timeline that you're currently sitting in and this is what you're, you know, embodying right now, this is how it's going to hit you. This is how the message is going to resonate. But if this is something that, you know, past energy that you're coming out of, this is just letting you know that, yeah, it's definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. You didn't do all of this hard work for nothing. You understand? Okay. I was told to bring this particular deck down, and if y'all get readings with me, you know I don't use this deck often. This is not a deck that I use often. My cards is all in shambles, y'all. Some of them is upside down, right side up. It don't matter. We're gonna make it work. Okay, let's see what's gonna pop out of here. Let's see what's gonna pop out of this particular deck. So I got this specifically for y'all. This is what Spirit wanted. Bless me. Okay. was told one more. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all already know how this go. I was told one more. Okay. All right, what do you want my Virgo placements to know? You have a star keeper that's showing itself, a cosmic ancestor. The message there says, see the light by staying grounded. This is what's coming out. See the light by staying grounded. I'm going to read the message out of the book for y'all. Star ancestors, or star keeper. 110. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. Okay. Here you go. Okay. So, cosmic ancestors, see the light by staying grounded. You're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor and seed your light in your unique way. You've likely been incarnating on Earth for some time now, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long-awaited shift in the planet's evolution. We're at a tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful you'll be. The more you tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you'll anchor onto this planet. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more this wisdom is seated here. You may be called to be in different places in the world to anchor this light, perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy will become and the less reactive humanity will be. You're here for a double mission, to grow as an individual and also as part of a larger collective that's bringing about a shift in frequency. Trust that you can be in the world but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. Okay. The affirmation that's attached to this is, I acknowledge that I'm a star keeper. I choose to anchor my light and stay as grounded as possible. Okay. This is what I have for y'all. All my Virgo placements. Once again, happy birthday to all of my Virgo placements. It's clear a lot of y'all have been going through it as of lately, but it gets better and it's going to be better if you allow. Okay. I thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for trusting me with your energy, and I will catch you in the next video. Okay. Bye.